Hi you guys, my name is Stella Williams. I almost said my name is the Stella Williams. That's embarrassing. That's my Instagram handle and I need to get off the internet. I am doing a different kind of video. I did just wake up contrary to popular looks. I didn't want to be all crusty and dusty. If this was my vlog channel, I would have just hopped on, but not, and I'm trying to get y'all to not unsubscribe. Today I want to talk about something super serious. I hate to say the word serious because I feel like a lot of people are just gonna be like, okay, bye. But this is a really big issue that as a new business owner, I have run into, and I want to not only address it, but do my part to fix the problem. So I am a new business owner. I own a business called Hot Girl Goods. We sell trendy accessories at a super budget. Also, we just moved into apparel, so we're growing. It's great. And as a new business owner, I don't know much about business, but I'm doing my best and I'm learning and I'm trying to figure it all out. And what do businesses do around this time of year? They do Black Friday. So last week, I spent a lot of time looking for gifts that I could put on the website for people to buy. Of course, they were going to be inexpensive because that's just what I do at my site. I make things really affordable and accessible to a lot of people. So in shopping, things didn't feel right. I ended up getting maybe 5 items and I literally only got like 2 of each because I didn't want to buy Black Friday because this year just feels different. It feels like people cannot afford to do this. Even with the 11/11 sale, some stuff just doesn't feel right. It's not the fact that, for me, it's the fact that cool, you're having these sales for people, but people cannot afford to do it. Unfortunately, as I'm watching these sales unfold, no one cares. All these companies care until their money's involved. Now that Black Friday's around the corner, a lot of companies don't seem to care that people cannot afford to do their Black Friday. And if they can't afford it, a lot of people will take the route, unfortunately, of going into debt, credit card debt, taking out personal loans just to pay for Christmas. That should never happen. So I felt a responsibility to not do the most this year for Black Friday, and I didn't really know what that meant. So I started reading this book. I've taken on more reading recently, and I'm in the middle of this book called More Than Pretty by Erica Campbell. She's the first lady of my church, even though church is not open right now. And in here, I was reading a chapter. It's so funny how I've had this book since it came out almost about a year ago, and I just haven't been led to read it until this phase of my life. And I think that was for purpose because this phase of my life is so important. So in chapter 5, it's called Know Yourself. And for me, I had a lot of similar situations that Erica had. Obviously, I'm not Erica Campbell, but a lot of situations I've recently gone through just with the meme and with my level up. Thank you guys on YouTube and like new subscribers, new whatever. I had a lot of similarity. And one thing that I've been asking myself, not only that, is like, what do I do with this new level of achievement? Like, what do I do here? And that's something that I had to stop and ask God yesterday, which I did. One thing that the book taught me that I didn't even think to ask is, what do you want me to say? Not what do you want me to do? I'm doing it. I'm here. I love it. But what do you want me to say? And that's something I never even thought to think, like, okay, I'm here. What do you want me to say? So, anywho, I slept on that because that's like a big deal. So like I prayed about that last night. I was like, oh, like, what do you want me to say on my new platform? You've given me like this huge new base of people to like reach out to. What do you want me to say? So I woke up with this crazy idea to give back to the holidays. I'm giving back in a way that I feel a big business should be doing. I'm not a huge business yet. I'm big in my mind, but in reality, I'm not. You guys have given me so much. You guys have grown me, all my new subscribers. You guys don't really even understand what subscribing and liking and sharing a video will do for a person. It will literally change their life. And you guys have done that for me just literally in the past month. I know I do monthly giveaways. I know I give back frequently, but I was called to do this. Everything, all the struggle and uneasiness I felt about everything led me to this moment. Sorry, Birkin's chewing a bone. And I'm going to run with it because it's what's on my heart and it feels right. So, Hot Girl Goods, my little baby business, is doing something insane. I am going to be giving away $100 a day starting Black Friday all the way to Christmas Eve to anyone who needs it, who needs to buy a toy, who needs to buy a meal, whatever the case may be. I knew I was going to cry. A month ago, I lost everything. I lost my producing job. I lost my friends. I recently just lost my boyfriend. I didn't know what was next for me. I had no contracts in place. All my contracts had ended and I didn't know where I was going. And literally a month later, I am blessed beyond imaginable doubt of what I feel like my life could have turned around in 1 month. So in saying that, for me, I understand what it was like. How am I going to pay November rent? How am I going to pay December rent? Christmas gifts, you guys can forget about it. I don't even know how that's going to be possible. And now so quickly, I'm in a position to turn that around and bless someone else for the blessings that I just received. I get it. I feel like these companies were so pro COVID relief until these sales started happening and people are like, oh, just shop us 40% off, 50% off. Like, what good is that going to do if people can't afford it? I feel because so many people are like getting back to work and figuring it out. Like, people are still forgetting people can't afford to do these things. Maybe this is my fault because I listen to a podcast that just talks to Americans every day and just like what they're actually going through in COVID. And it really eats at my heart because it's just like, these are just all American people throughout America, just going through real things in states and red states and blue states everywhere, just going through a real common struggle of COVID, of job loss, of not being able to work, of being displaced, of not being able to provide food for their family, of going to food banks. I have so many family members going to food banks. Like, this is real still to this day in November. People who are like waiting on their second relief check, people who have to give up on that second relief check and go figure it out because they can't. They can't rely on our government. But I know for a lot of families, there's this idea in a lot of households that Christmas has to be canceled because people can't afford it. I'm personally a Christian and I don't believe in like, you can cancel Christmas, but I get what they're saying. You have kids, you can't afford to get them toys, you can't afford, to get people together, you can't afford the tree. People have to get creative and go on Pinterest and make trees out of like tape. I get it. I see it. So these 28 different $100 send-offs I do will help people provide a toy for their kid, provide a meal for their family, to get someone home. Maybe someone's just $50 short of a plane ticket to get home. You just don't know what people's situations are. It's gonna be a hit for Hot Girl Goods. It's okay, Stella, we talked about this. I've been given it and I'm gonna give it back because this year was super hard for a lot of people. It's so dumb to cry about, but I'm a new business and this is so scary. I'm hoping I make it back if you share this enough times and the ads will pay for it, but if it doesn't, I'm cool, I can handle it. To me, this isn't even a risk. This is something that's right. And I wish companies would do this. I wish I could give away 10,000 a day. I wish I could give away 1,000 a day. And I'm just not there yet as a company. I hope that maybe bigger companies watching this are inspired. And I'm not just talking about a gift card to your company. This isn't about you. This is about so many people who cannot afford to buy your stuff. They don't care about if it's your stuff or not. They don't care. Gosh. I know. I'm okay. My dog always checks on me. I know I'm crying a lot lately. I'm in therapy, I promise. I got lip gloss on your forehead, PETA. I'm okay. So let's talk about the rules and how to enter. One, you got to follow Hot Girl Goods on Instagram. This isn't about, let's get our followers up. This is about, I got to be able to find you. If I can't find you, then it's really, really hard for me to do giveaways. As you guys see on this channel, when I can't find someone, it's like literally so hard to track them down. So you have to follow Hot Girl Goods on Instagram. You don't even need to follow me. Don't need to subscribe to the channel. I mean, thank you if you do, but you don't have to. Those are not the requirements. Second requirement of this video is you have to share it. So I only say that because I want as many people to see this as possible. I understand that it may hurt, that you feel like someone has less of a chance to win if you share it and someone else has a chance to. That's not what this is about. This is about 28 people getting blessed, and I want as many people to have the opportunity as possible. If you have an aunt that's struggling, a cousin, a niece, mom, and dad who can't afford to do things and they're hurting maybe more than you, open your heart, please. If you're okay this Christmas, or you'll make it just by, but someone that really just probably won't be able to do it, please send this to them. Please do not be greedy in entering. I'm really, really trying to reach people that actually need this. You need to have a Cash App, a Venmo, or a PayPal. Those are the only ways I'm comfortable giving money out. I'm not comfortable doing anything else. So if you do not have one of those means of taking money, I won't wire you money. I won't do Zelle. That's too personal. But if you have a Cash App, a Venmo, or a PayPal, then you can enter. If you don't get it, or I'm sorry, if you're not comfortable getting it, those are the only ways I'm really comfortable. The last thing is to comment. Please do not feel like you need to be overly vulnerable in the comments. I understand we're going through it right now. Please, please, please do not feel like you need to tell me your story. This will be random. This is a completely random giveaway. I'm hoping that people who enter are doing it from the good place of their heart. I need to be able to match the comments to the followers in Instagram and verify the people who won. So in that, I just need you to comment. You could just say, I'm entering. You can just say, this is cool, whatever. I don't care. Don't feel the need to over-explain yourself. It'll just break my heart if we're being honest here. So that's it. So let's go over the rules. Follow Hot Girl Goods. Share this video to someone who needs it. If you have a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, make sure you have one of those. Comment down below anything just so I know that you're entering. So I do want to thank everyone who supported Hot Girl Goods this far, because we wouldn't be able to do this without that, even though it's most of what we got. Is better than reinvesting back in the company. Full transparency, that's what I was about to do. I was about to put an equivalent amount of money back into more product and growing or whatever like that. But again, this time of year, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like that should be the next move. And as you guys heard, after everything that happened, this just feels what's best. And I'm hoping that, you know, some people are touched in this and some people actually get help that they need and are aided. You're not charity. We're just going through a really, really shitty time in America right now, in the world, I guess. Thank you guys for watching this. Please like and share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys very soon. Yes, I went blonde and I have an explanation. All right, love and light, Stella. Bye. Birkin says bye too. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Okay, bye.